Just, you can go down and interrupt me in your house.
No, it's just asking about dates for a room.
I'm fine. I'm just.
You're just what? Hi. Are you videotaping me?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you want to watch me with my computer doesn't work?
I don't really know what you do.
I was just talking about dates, it's all good.
I don't really know what you do anything. I'm just kind of taking a look at pictures on the wall, yeah.
My daughter.
Very nice.
Thank you. She's gonna be an artist.
I go in like some of these school
Aspiring
buildings.
artist.
I see like pictures on the wall and I'll be like, wow, that's incredible. I'll say like grade 8. And like at 37, I'm still doing stick figures. Yeah.
She's in 4th grade.
Good for her.
Yeah. And now she's working on something to sell. She's working really hard.
You know, it's good to be that age and be dedicated and to be committed. It's lost kind of today's youth.
It is.
Everyone's got a tablet when they're out at dinner, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening.
See, it depends on my mood. If I'm like, you haven't had any screen time for a few days, I'm fine, I'm at peace.
Right, right.
However, I am very strict with mine.
If it's for self-indulgence, I get it. But if it's to give in, you know, like kind of.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
where I draw the line.
I used to manage a whole bunch of restaurants, and I saw this family, and I'm like,
Was everyone looking down?
everyone, and the kids were running around, and they were so bored and unsupervised that they had tablets in their hand. They were running around nuts, anyways.
See, you gotta learn how to be bored.
I can be bored. I hang out with him all day.
See, hey,
Like you can understand my.
I didn't see anybody out there.
Yeah, he's right there. You see, now you can
Right.
understand why I'm bored most of the time.
Well, that's okay. You can be bored, right?
Exactly. And he's got his face in the
You
screen.
guys both have screens in front of you.
Yeah, that's true. You called me on my BS there. You got me. Have a good day.
You too.
She's no nonsense. She called me right out of it. There's any employees allowed to have that? Not this one. This is interesting. There's a sign that says employees only beyond this point.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no sign on that door. So I can go in that way. Which room is this? 201. So 201 going in this way. There's a sign on the door and it says oh, yeah, on this one it says
This one's you. Oh, it's
supervised personnel. On this door, we're going to black. That door is everyone else.
Why? Do you want to live here?
So you should
You're not really.
oh, it's all signed.
So you're gonna give me a sign up over there?
I'm sorry, what else?
Why? Okay, go in and go out. you're identifying the flaws in my. So this door used to have like a whole like desk in front of it, like a cap. So this was never really a door.
Well, thanks to me, you'll ever be able to open this. I'll send the bill to the town.
I like this. This is pretty cool.
Oh,
It's
the
probably the most boring town hall you've been to.
Because
we're so small.
No,
Is there an elevator?
I've been to a
Yeah, that's nice. I like that the handicap accessible. A lot of places don't have it. As a matter of fact, I'm
Yes, sir.
I raised my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try it?
I don't. Hey, Bill.
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, do you really want to?
No, I raised my
Get the
hand.
key.
I want to see if it still works.
no. Actually, we get a friend of mine. He's out in Colorado, and they put in an ADA ramp, but it's not ADA compliant. And what's worse is it's falling apart. They put it in less than a year ago, and it's already falling apart.
my God.
The wall is literally separated. So it's just one of those things where it's just like when you see something like this, because my sister's handicapped. I'm actually,
Oh no.
I have dual knee replacements, all kinds
Oh,
of metal
wow.
in me. So
Okay.
for me, these
It's
things,
important, yes.
yeah. And so when I see that, it's kind of like,
I know, right? You can
You know.
get downstairs, like, if you wanted, I could get it for you.
no, it's okay. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it, but I just, like I said, it's nice to see it because a lot of places they're not ADA compliant. The other thing too that I've noticed in some of the town halls too is even like with if somebody's doing a public record request, I've had people that are deaf that are trying to do a record request and they can't do the request because the people that are taking the request, they can't
Right,
understand
so
them.
we have a whole system here now where I would call up this phone number that we would pay services for and be able to get, I guess,
It's like a TT,
yes,
a TT1.
yes, and I'm not 100% sure how it is, but it is catered to the deaf and also every other language in the world.
Yeah.
So anyone can request for anything and I can just
That's
dial up
amazing.
this number and say, okay, blah, 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 this is our code, and hand the phone to that person.
Yeah. They do that, and there's actually there was a blind gentleman down in Florida had that. He called a certain number, and they had a visual impairment coordinator working with him along
love
with
it.
the town. So so again,
Like
these
whatever
are,
we can do to get the information out, you know?
well, I
it's-
appreciate it, and I appreciate you taking the time to have a conversation. So thank you.
I love
A
it.
lot
I
of
love
places
working
they
here.
don't,
Well, that's the benefit of having like a small town hall, right? Like we don't have the.
I love everybody here, and especially that
So nice.
really nice guy, the zoning official. Oh, I told me his name. I'm so rude. What's his name? Zoning official. You walk in the zoning office right to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, Leo. Okay, yeah, he didn't want to tell me his name.
Oh,
So thank you. Thank you.
nice trickery. But you could go on our website and find that information. Anyway.
Yeah.
My skullduggery is on point.
Yes. Uh huh.
Well,
Okay, well, I am going to skulk away. Does it make, am I more menacing if I'm skulking? No.
I don't think it really matters.
I'm just a nice guy. I don't like so many people find me.
It's a camera. People don't like cameras.
They find me abrasive.
Speaking of that, and I've kind of been.
I mean, if I had my phone on like that the whole time while we were talking,
Oh, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, but like people don't like that.
Well, I guess.
It's a country.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people don't like it.
Well,
There's other countries.
actually, you can actually maybe
That doesn't mean I have to like it. That's why
No,
I live here,
yeah, of
right?
course, of course.
Right.
maybe you can help me with this because I
He needs more help than you can give him.
Yeah, trust me. But one of the things that I've been asking town officials is, what's the difference between
Having a
this
good day?
and that? Because that I can still request, right? The only difference between this and that is that you can't request it. I mean, it's there, right?
There's no sound on.
Yeah, I
cameras
understand
either.
that, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find where the divide is.
Honestly, I'll tell you honestly, having it in your hand and you guys talking to me and looking at me with it, that's what
Okay, so that freaks people out.
people don't. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. I could say for me, I
Right.
don't like. That's intimidating as you're walking towards me with this camera on a stick.
Right.
Like that's just me. I didn't say you were, did I?
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
the
trying to-
You're
camera
the only
on
one
the
that hasn't
stick.
said.
And okay.
What if I took it off the stick? Is that less?
Maybe because I'm not as bothered by his because he's like holding it like he's
Well,
not
that's-
really
What if I do
can't
that?
videotape me even though I know you are.
What if I do this?
Right? That's even more interesting.
But yeah, I'm
It's
just,
just you want to know really
yeah,
why
no,
people
exactly.
don't like it. I don't know.
But a lot of
Just like if a news crew came in here with their big cameras, I wouldn't want to be on that either. Like it's
Yeah.
any camera.
well,
Someone
I
to
think that,
smile in a picture, I still don't like that.
well, see, that's an honest answer to an honest question, and I don't usually get those answers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of places they're like, I don't want to talk to you, or you know, I don't need to speak with you. I'm leaving. I'm walking away, and that's fine. You can walk
Yeah,
away.
absolutely.
It doesn't give a good look for that township, in my opinion.
Right, right.
And to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, at the end of the day, usually I'm the quiet one, and he's the loud one. Can't tell.
Sometimes the quiet gets a little more. People are more okay with the quiet. right? Because again, he's like walking up to you and saying blah 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 blah, whereas
Actually-
you're just kind of like, dude.
Actually, believe it or not, it doesn't. Him and I were at a town hall in Maine, actually in Sebago, Maine, right? Where I didn't say a word. I was very polite with the woman that I was talking to. She was a clerk. We were having a conversation because I used to summer up there with a friend of mine. His parents used to rent out a
Nice.
campsite up there on the lake. So I was having a decent conversation. She went back to doing her thing, and he went into an office, and he come out. And I went to go in the office. They locked the door on me. They wouldn't allow me into the office. And him and I were sitting there, and we sat there, I think it was like 45 minutes, trying to just get a basic record request done. That's how bad it was. And that was just me not saying a word. So that's why I asked the question, because I'm trying to figure out where the happy medium is, right? With town employees, and that's all.
I feel like you're the happy medium, even though you got that pushback from Maine.
Well, I try, and to be perfectly honest with you, it's not even aimed at you. I mean, if you're in the frame, you're in the frame.
Right, and that's what I think is the happy medium, right? You're
Right.
not like,
But I think the thing is, though, I think for that, it looks intimidating generally.
it does, definitely.
Generally, like with
And he's
him.
got his sunglasses on, like, come on.
Well-
Like, you're in the building, you don't need your sunglasses on, like, and it wouldn't matter to me who you were. Anybody who comes in here, if you're my husband and you come in here with sunglasses, take your fucking sunglasses off, please. You know, you're in the house, in the building, in the house, whatever. Like, that's just me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, and that's my personal opinion on, as a whole.
I get it.
You know,
I
as
understand.
anybody who comes in here.
You know, and
Unless you
that's-
have your transition glasses.
Well, that's what these are. So please don't take that the wrong way. These are transition glasses, so if they go dark.
You're right, exactly. I can get behind that. But otherwise, I'm like,
Yeah. But
All
yeah, I understand. And like I said, that's why, I mean, you know, he has that. And he actually, to be honest with you, with him, he doesn't put it in your face. He won't, you know, he kind of, I mean, what you see right there is generally the way he walks around with that camera. You know? And again, I mean,
right.
he's with me, I'm not with him.
Don't take his sunglasses off. It's also like, oh, but he's wearing a hat. It's also like when the kids wear the hats at dinner. Like, come on. Like, it's that kind of pet peeve for me.
Listen, I got to be honest with you. When I was a kid, that was one of the things that didn't dawn on me when I go to sit down at the table.
You got yelled at by mom and dad or your grandma.
Listen, my Italian family, Irish mother, Italian father. Forget about it.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
I know how it goes. Exactly. So that's like,
Trust me. You and I, we're not too far from
I
the
know
field.
Bob's awesome.
he is.
Well,
He definitely
thank you
is.
again. I appreciate
You're welcome.
it. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too, guys.
Take care.
Fantastic
Where
day.
are you off to next?
I'm going to East Haddam.
Oh, fun.
I heard they're all stuck up. They're like the less popular version of Haddam.
They're totally less popular.
You guys are down to earth, and they're all like prissy, like, oh, look at my Mercedes, I'm cool. And you guys are all like, oh, look at you guys. They're still, you know, they remind me of the type of people that skate on by what they did in high school. Like 70 years old, going to cast his vote, still wearing his Letterman jacket. That's what I feel. I call it East Saddam.
Well, you have fun over there, okay?
All right.
It's impossible. I'll be in East Haddam. How can I have fun?
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.